Hey y'all, it's Shay here from the Shea Butter, Shay the Holistic Doula. I'm just going for a walk. I thought it would be cool to do a video of just the benefits of walking. Honestly, I'm challenging myself to go outside at least 15 minutes a day, and just enjoy nature. If you're anything like me, you may struggle with SAD a little bit, the seasonal affective disorder. So yeah, it's not a great feeling. So it's definitely been a struggle. Oh, sorry, I see some strawberries popping up, so I'm excited. But yeah, it's been a struggle because it's been COVID on top of COVID. We've all been indoors already distanced from family and loved ones. And then it's cold, so nobody wants to be outside on top of that. So it's been a tough few months. But I do notice that if I go outside, I feel much better. It helps me to brighten up at least a little bit. So this is my challenge to you. Go outside, enjoy at least 15 minutes every day, no matter the weather. Rain, sleet, snow, go outside for 15 minutes and just soak up what little, there's no sun out, what little vitamin D is out there if you can. Not only does it help with your mood, it boosts your serotonin levels, so it can help if you suffer insomnia and you want better sleep. It's a good idea to go out for a walk so that you can get better sleep. It's also helpful for allergies, to get a little bit of fresh air in your lungs. And did I say it was good for mood? It's good for mood. And of course, good for cardio, even if it's just light walking. It's really good for just daily exercise and to stretch and get those joints and the body moving, get some fire going within yourself. So are you going to accept my challenge of 15 minutes outside, no matter the weather? Go out there. So I don't know if I'll make this video 15 minutes. I'll still spend time out here anyway. But yeah, thank you to those who are part of my YouTube page, who have been pushing me to do more videos and who have been asking, where's the videos? So here's some videos. I'm really excited for 2022 to boost my YouTube and to get to learn a little bit more about those who are interested in me. I feel like I talk about myself a lot, and that was one of the reasons I didn't do too many videos, because I felt like, who wants to hear me talk about me all the time? Who wants to hear, like, I felt like it was gloating with me just talking about myself or the things that I know. I didn't want to overshare or become annoying. But what I found as I upload more videos and I reach out to you guys more, that you guys reach back, and I appreciate that. I definitely feel more now than I did before that my videos are more helpful than they are selfish. And that through doing my videos, I'm able to answer questions that people may not have known, and then I get to connect with you guys more and get to know so many more people. So through doing videos, I have kind of reprogrammed my mind, which I find to be exciting. And I have opened the door to get to learn more about more people and like different cultures, and like, what do you do for exercise and how you're feeling, especially on these isolated days and with COVID, you could really feel alone. And so through like doing my videos, my daily videos, if you follow me on my Instagram page at Butter the Holistic Doula, I'm just talking and doing like my daily videos about like fertility or a good book or your favorite tea. These things have helped me to open the doors for people who like the things that I like, and kind of create relationships. So that is a big benefit, and one of my favorite things about doing these videos, it's hearing back from you all. So if it's just one person who watches and that one person comments, like, I appreciate that so much, and I'm excited to get to know you, and just honored to be able to have shared some insight with you and just some level of connectivity, because man, we could feel so touched out, can't we? So yes, more videos coming soon. Right now I'm in my backyard. I know you see me like looking around, you're like, what is she looking at? I'm looking at my garden. I am an avid gardener. Every year I garden. Every year I'm like, I'm gonna go big, and I do a little bit more than I did the year before. And I try to grow most of my own fruit, most of my own vegetables. It's hard to grow fruit, but certain fruits, like I grow my own strawberries, and I will be planting blueberries next year. I used to have raspberries. I grow my own grapes. And then I do lots of vegetables. Corn is one of my most favorite. Corn and potatoes are like my favorite things to grow. So right now what I'm looking at while I'm out here is just the condition of my garden. It's not pretty, y'all. It's not. But I do see that some things are sprouting up again. Like, it's one of those damp days, so you can see like things are matted down and little buds are popping up. Like, here, can I reverse and show my strawberries? I don't think I can, but I will upload pictures. I'll take pictures and put them in this spot so you can see that I have some strawberries growing. I have, besides strawberries, I have some greens. I don't know what this green is. Let's see if I could show it to you. You see that? So this is one of my little garden boxes, and I do all my greens in there. Like, I definitely know this is kale. It's beautiful, isn't it? That's overwintered kale. It's gonna be so sweet and so delicious. But I'm not sure what this is. I think it's a cabbage, a collard green. I didn't even know that was in there, because when the fall came, the fall was all over. The leaves fell into my box and filled it up, and then we haven't had much snow, but a little bit of snow. And now that everything is kind of like damp and melting, I can see things that I didn't see before, and I'm not sure what they are. But it's some kind of cabbage. I probably won't pick these. I should pick them. I'll pick them. One of my New Year's resolutions this year is to not be wasteful. So what that means for me is it's easy to be wasteful with a garden, because you're like, oh, I'm gonna get more, and sometimes you get too much. So one of the reasons I grew my own stuff, one, health benefits, of course, but two, to not be wasteful and to just like eat what you grow. However, sometimes you grow too much. Sometimes you get sick of what you're growing. And I find that when that has happened, I wasn't doing active preservation. I would just like dump it in my compost, and like, at least I'm using it, which I am, but I was supposed to be eating it. So I am going to try to eat more of the vegetables that I grow, or at least preserve it, because right now I could go out and buy kale. I'm sure I already did. I have kale in my fridge. But I also have kale in the garden. So I probably should have ate my own kale versus buying more kale, and then I'm gonna let that sit there, and then it's gonna go bad, or something else is gonna eat it. The deer like kale, so they'll probably eat it. But yes, less waste for 2022. Share with me, what are your resolutions for the new year? I kept mine very simple. I told myself that it was a tough year. I don't know if you guys feel the way I feel, but it was a tough year, and because it was a tough year, I'm not putting too much pressure on myself to fulfill some outlandish resolutions. I want to keep it simple, true to myself, effective. So my New Year's resolution is don't waste. That's number one. Go outside. That's number two. Meditate. Number three. And meditation doesn't always have to be sitting down in a quiet room. This could be a form of meditation. So this right here, communing with nature, You hear the birds talking to me? That is meditation. Prayer before bed, just having that quiet time to lay down and like say a prayer and to reflect on your day. That is meditation. That's what I plan to do. Because to be honest, I'm a mom of 3. I rarely have time to myself where I could sit there and completely clear my mind. That doesn't happen. I don't get a clear mind. But there are quiet moments, and in those quiet moments, I want to enjoy them and reflect without the pressure of thinking like, oh, your mind's not clear, but just at least reflecting and thinking in those moments. That's meditation to me. My other resolution was being true to myself, which goes with everything that I'm saying. Just doing what feels right for me, finding pleasure in the things I do for me, and being honest about my feelings about things that I'm doing or not doing, and being unbiased in my own opinion of myself, because we are hard on ourselves. At least I am. I'm extremely hard on me. And for what? Why am I so hard on me? So no, don't be hard on yourselves. Be true to yourself. Don't take on anything that you feel you're not capable of completing or accomplishing. Do not do anything that doesn't feel right for you. I think we're past that. We're grown. I turned 30 this year, you guys, and I feel like I learned in my years to do what feels good, because nothing else matters at the end of the day. You're just gonna look back and be like, man, why did I do that? I didn't even like that. Like, why did I put myself through whatever it was? Why did I go see that movie? I didn't even like that movie. That was a waste of 2 hours of my time. Or why did I let that person talk me into doing something I knew I wasn't going to enjoy, or that I knew wasn't something that aligns with what I do or what I believe in for myself. So be true to yourself, you guys. Super important. That's my resolution, and I think that was all of them. Drink water. Drink your water. That's good. But yeah, those are my resolutions, and I hope that you also have some resolutions that aren't too harsh. Be easy with yourself. 2021 was tough. Let 2022 be relaxing, be easy. I think if we've learned anything, it's that shit happens. So you gotta let it happen. Either you fight against it, or you kind of allow yourself to go with the flow that is your life. So this is me going with the flow that is my life. This is this whole video. If you sat here for all, it looks like 13 minutes. If you sat for 13 minutes watching this video, thank you. If this helped you today, you're welcome. And I hope that while you were watching this video, you were walking outside with me. And if you weren't, play it again and walk outside. If you weren't, go outside anyway. Take some time, no matter what's the weather. Put on a jacket. Today's actually pretty nice. It's like 56 in the middle of January. Today's January 2nd. And I am in a jacket, a jean jacket, and some leggings and sneakers. And I'm really comfortable. On the colder days, I'd come out here with tea, because I love tea. In the summer too, I would do that. I get tea in the morning. I run outside in the summer. I make my tea when I wake up, and less clothes to put on. I just open my back door and I fling myself outside, because my garden, I like to go outside and see what my garden looks like. I also want to make sure the deer were in it during the night and eating my stuff. So I feel like if I check on it more frequently, there's less likelihood for them to be up in my space. So I run outside during the summer and the fall with my tea, and I make a bunch of noise, and I play music, and I sing, chant, do whatever I feel I want to do. Really and truly, I'm telling the deer, stay out of my space, but it also feels good. So I hope you are doing something that feels good. Thank you for taking 15 minutes with me, and I wish you peace and harmony and joy on this beautiful day. Bye.